Welcome to the Poundcast. We did it. We're starting.
Okay, start.
I'm going to look right to the camera. Welcome to the Poundcast. Today we have Blair Socci on the show. She'll be joining us right here.
That's not the camera.
She'll be joining us right here in this chair. We had a great show today. We covered a lot of information, and we had a great After Dark episode. Actually, it's called Carbon Black.
Carbon Black. We'll get into that later.
After Dark might be called Carbon Black, and we'll get into that. And if you want to listen to Poundcast Carbon Black, a.k.a. Poundcast After Dark, the bonus show we do every single week, just go to patreon.com/Poundcast. Sign up there. You'll be supporting us, and you get a lot of bonus fun stuff.
Yeah.
And guess what, Brent?
What?
Before we get Blair out here, I got to tell you about this. I was at this coffee shop the other day, and I'm starting to hate dogs. As a dog lover, this is controversial.
Wow, this is amazing.
I'm starting to hate dogs now. I'm starting to realize these dogs, they're everywhere. And I don't
agree.
look, I'm a dog lover, but when you're going to bring your dog and it's got the ear, they have the ear piercing bark. That's painful. I carry.
It's more
they're
the
on my
owners.
keychain. I carry earplugs with me.
It's more the way that people. It's the way that people are.
This
the
dog,
owners of the dogs.
I'm at this coffee shop. This dog, and anytime some other dog goes by, it's barking painfully, and he's not going, "Quiet down, boy." He's just kind of like letting it happen. Then after like 5 barks, he's like, "Okay, it's okay. It's just another dog." I'm like, dude, you got to get out of here. It was like an outdoor seating area. I'm starting to hate these dogs. I was playing volleyball last week. Everyone's got their dogs tied
Welcome
up.
to my world.
And the dogs are just like barking at everything around. Get them out. I think you need a license to own a dog.
I just think people should keep your dogs at home. Stop bringing them everywhere.
And if it ain't a dog, like a perfect dog, like my dog Bug, R.I.P., don't have it.
Just keep them at home. It's the thing that everybody feels.
I'm saying walk them down. You can walk them.
Well,
walk your dogs. Don't be bringing them to the coffee shop.
Don't bring them to the restaurants. Don't bring them to. Bring them to a dog park.
Don't fly your dog. Get it off the plane.
But it's just,
it's not if you need an animal to emotionally support you, stay home yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's such a cop out because you know what? Your animal, you bring it on a plane, that emotionally. Whatever the opposite of support is.
I'm kidding, guys. Don't cancel me, all right?
That emotionally detracts me.
If you need to be emotionally supported by an animal, that's fine.
That emotionally hurts me.
Look, the dog, here's my story. The dog was barking and barking. I'm trying to enjoy my day. I was writing in my journal. I was writing down notes. What am I going to talk to on the Poundcast this week? Furiously. Barking. I pulled out a little, I had this little bag. It had Louisville vegan jerky in it. Mm-hmm. I gave it to the dog. I'm like, maybe this will stop your dog from barking. He goes, "Sir, don't you feed my dog that poison?" I said, "Sir, why don't you take a bite before you judge me?"
He didn't. That's what he meant. But what he did was he looked at that man and Doug started barking at the man. How do you like it? And then
I went. And he's like, "Oh, that's ear piercing." I'm like, "I know. Can we live in peace? Here, try a bite of this Louisville vegan jerky that I got at LouisvilleVeganFoods.com." And he's like, "All right." He took a bite and he looked down at his schnauzer and he's like, "Ricky, let's go." I was like, "Sir, what happened?" He said, "This jerky is so good. I need to go home and I have to figure out where to get this stuff." I said, "Sir." He said, "Sir." And at this point, Ricky was very well behaved. He stopped barking. It's because his owner's energy changed and he felt more comfortable. You know why his owner's energy changed? Because he had a bite of that Louisville vegan jerky that he got at LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. And he said, he said to me, "Sir, where did you get such a product?" He's like, "I think I'm going to get rid of my dog and just focus on this."
Well, I was
and I said, LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. And he said, "Oh, do I have to pay full price?" I said, "Yeah, but look, you're not a pound pimple probably, sir, but if you do want to use the code word that my pound pimples use, it's Poundcast, and you get. He's like, how much? 1% off? I said, no, 20. He's like, Ricky, let's go. I'm gonna set you free.
Or you said, or I could have said, he said, wow, this jerky is so good. I'm gonna be a much more mindful person and considerate of other people's space, and Ricky, I'm leaving you home from now on.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I'm not bringing you.
I mean, I don't advocate for people leaving their dogs at home all day. That's sad too.
Well, no, I'm saying,
here's my overall plan for the dogs. Okay, there's too many dogs out there. If you need a dog, if you have an emotional support, or if you're a really good dog owner that you're gonna take care of, train it, no barky, and it's a good breed, you can have one. But for all these other ones that are suffering, they're at home all day, they're in the yard. Every time I'm walking down the street, they come at the chain link fence, and I'm terrified, and my ears ringing from that scary dog coming at me. Let those live out their lives in a happy. We'll take half of Oklahoma, the panhandle rectangle. That'll be dog state.
Dog state.
Let them just roam free, and just let them live. Airdrop some kibble. And have I
like this.
Dog lovers can live.
Kind of like that.
Oklahoma could be a nice little rectangle, and that little panhandle, that's dog state.
Honestly, the reason why dogs are annoying is because of the owners.
It's because of the owners. 100% of the owners.
And the owners don't train their dogs.
And if the owners ain't right, the dog got to go to dog state.
Then the dog ain't right. And
there's dog houses everywhere in dog state. It's a utopia for these dogs.
And if it ain't a pit. The owner ain't shit.
If it ain't a pit, it ain't shit.
So
that's based on a shirt that I saw, right?
No, we saw like a
we were
on the road and we saw a bumper sticker.
A bumper sticker. If it ain't a pit, it ain't shit. If it ain't a schnauzer, you're just some doogie Hauser.
It's just funny because it's dissing every dog. So
I know, it's like
hardcore,
dissing other dogs.
Yeah. Okay. But the point being of the story is that you can get 20% off. It's bagged in the United States. It has a shelf life of 9 months. And, you get all kinds of great flavors.
And it's a great way to support the Poundcast.
Yeah. LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. And it's also available at all the different stores.
It's a great snack. And if you have a bag, just throw a bag in your backpack. And next time you're at a coffee shop, you can bust it open and meet someone and make a connection with someone who maybe at first you don't like them or they're annoying. You could say, sir, ma'am, would you like to try a bite? And you make a new friend.
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
Now, let's just say this. What do we have? Do we have a remix on here?
Let's go classic style.
Okay, classic style. I don't think there is one.
Let's play the original Poundcast.
But before we
this is version 2. Poundcast song
before we do.
That I made.
That he made. But before we do, we want to just mention some things that we didn't mention during the episode.
Oh, right.
Oh, actually, I thank you. I want to thank myself for reminding myself there is something I want to address real quick. Just 2 things real quick in the notes.
I got it right here.
Okay. Well, one, let me just say this real quick. On the last episode, I said that in my 7 years of elementary school, that's kindergarten through 6th grade, I didn't once ever meet another Brent. I take that back. I just want to make a correction. There was one other Brent who was, I think, in 5th grade. I met him when I was in 1st grade or something like that. So pretty big age disparity there. But he was a Brent, and we connected because his name was Brent, and he played chess, and I played chess too. And so he was the only older friend I had in elementary school. But
Brent, thank you for correcting that mistake.
Well, I know
our listeners have been sending.
They've been
sending so much mail.
Well, I got all
much hate mail.
I got all this heated.
So many Patreon subscribers have canceled their.
That's what I'm saying. Is they got.
Please join again at Patreon.com.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I know that I was wrong. I was wrong about making that statement last episode. I wanted to correct myself.
All right.
One other thing to mention was just going back to a couple episodes ago. We were going to look up MF Doom. And then we decided not to. Well, the reason we did has nothing against MF Doom.
I will say it's because it came up on our Discord. If you're if you want to get to our Discord, it's in the description of the show. Somebody said you guys, I could look it up, but they were suggesting MF Doom would be a topic too.
Anyway, we ended up nothing against MF Doom, but I thought that maybe it would be less distracting to be on the computer and just for Doug and I to talk, more just without a distraction of a computer.
We raw dogged it.
And we raw dogged it.
And guess what?
And it was fun.
Today, we didn't talk about MF, but we talked about BF. We'll get into that.
We'll get into that later.
We're getting right into that
One
soon.
last thing to mention before, because we didn't mention it, is I just want to give a thank you to the Poundcast crew, which is Chloe Bonilla, Jack Birch, who is El Bircho on his social media. Okay,
that's right, L. Bircho.
L. Bircho on some stuff, and then just El Bircho without a dot on other stuff, and Jackie Montana. Okay, and also want to give a thank you to Aaron Bruntgart, who is our engineer.
He's behind the boards. He's all up in the videos right now.
He's all up behind the videos. Yeah. He's on the board. He's the one cutting between us.
Yeah, he's doing these cameras, and then he'll go to Brent.
Go to me. And then he'll go to Doug. Boom, that was a quick right
All right,
there.
guys. That one? Yeah.
And then it'll go to both of us.
Let's get on with the show. We're listening to the...
Look at that. Boom.
Oh, look at
both of us right there.
What if I went like this? How far out does this go?
Oh, my God. Look at those shorts you're wearing. You're wearing these little shorts.
I know, they're kind of cranked up right now. Look, they're so far up the pockets.
Look at you, man, showing your legs off like that.
Well, they're not supposed to be.
It looks like almost like you're wearing underwear
do you
only.
See? How high up do you want to look?
Oh, my gosh, man. This is really
the whitest... Speaking of the whitest kids, this is the whitest flesh you've seen.
Right.
It's basically like the same as my shirt.
Wow, that is crazy, man. It is white as heck, actually.
Thank you.
Okay. Well,
all right, let's start the show.
Let's start the show. In 5, 6.
6? 5. 4. 5. 3. 1.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends. And Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.
We're rolling with Blair Socci.
Hey guys, wow, what a treat. Thank you for having me.
And we're over here talking about crunching.
Yeah.
Not numbers.
Brent was worried that it was going to get cold in this studio. I said, Brent, I got my sweatshirt that I brought.
That's so sweet.
I went to Crunch this morning with it.
And Blair asked, what kind of exercises do you do at Crunch?
I says, crunches.
Yeah, God. How dumb that I didn't even think you would be doing.
Do you understand? Crunch? It's not this. It's not this. It's this.
You're crunching your jaw?
Crunch. It's an exercise for your jaw.
Right. Because when your jaw looks big, you look swole. It affects...
It's for headshots.
People's perception of your whole... Yeah.
Whoa. Should I start doing that?
If you want to look swole. You got to go to Crunch.
They got like really... They have like grape nuts,
But they also have like rubber. You just chew on rubber.
Whoa, that sounds good.
Well, no, that's that Squish has rubber. The Crunch has grape nuts and granola.
Celery.
Celery.
They also have different densities of rubbers that you can chew on,
Okay.
Some of them are real hard, but they won't break your teeth or anything. That's why it's made out of rubber.
Like a tire would be a hard rubber.
Yeah, they got tires in there. You should use the tire set.
Yeah.
There's the rope course. You just chew on ropes.
You have to build up to get to the tire.
Oh, yeah. You start with training wheels first.
Right.
And then you get to the regular tires,
Truck tire.
Yeah.
Monster truck.
Well, you start off with, just little Hot Wheels, Mm-hmm. The little Hot Wheels?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and then you move on to, bicycle training wheels, bike tires, monster truck tires eventually.
It's sort of like karate belts, like you move up.
That's right. Yeah, each tire's a different color. It starts out with white. You know that tires used to be white, by the way?
No.
Yeah, that's why the Michelin Man, okay, he is made of tires. He's a tire man, right?
Yeah.
And the reason he's white is because tires used to be white.
Right.
The original tires.
Wow.
I found that out recently because I was wondering. I always looked at the Michelin Man.
Didn't we go over this already? Like you and your sister looked into it, and you.
Oh, I guess we talked about it already. I always thought it was the Marshmallow Man. You know.
Yeah.
I thought, they used the Marshmallow Man for the logo or whatever. But no, he's made of tires.
Oh my God.
And they're white.
I'm just finding this out now.
I'm looking it up here, and it says in 1910, B.F. Goodrich. And it's weird to have your name is Buttfuck Goodrich. But Buttfuck Goodrich.
I thought it stood for best friend, but yeah.
Or boyfriend. Boyfriend Goodrich.
Boyfriend Goodrich.
Boyfriend Goodrich used a substance called carbon black. Carbon black. Yo, so they had these like off-white natural rubber tires, and then one day Buttfuck came in and he's like, yo, I got carbon black.
Shit.
Tires have been black ever since.
Shit. And they were like, it's a new day now.
And they were like,
Buttfuck's here.
Can at least we have a little strip of white?
Yeah.
Like, you can do white wall, but I'm carbon black.
I'm BF Goodrich, and this is carbon black.
God, and then that changed everything.
That's such an amazing
I'm going to look him up. I want to know what that real name is.
BF Goodrich. I mean, every part of that sounds funny. I mean, it's BF, which could sound like a lot of things, boyfriend, you know. And then Goodrich.
Right.
You know, it just... I mean,
there's a lot going on.
And then the fact that he came up with carbon black.
I know. This man has it on lock. He really knows how to change the face of the game.
Okay, well, dude. His first name is Benjamin Franklin Goodrich.
Is it really? Dog, don't
I'm
yank
looking
my
it up
chain,
right
dog.
here. Yeah, if your name is Benjamin Franklin Goodrich, you can't be like, they're like, oh, Benjamin Franklin from the guy with the kite. He's like, nah, I'm not trying to be associated. I'm doing my own thing with
I'm doing tires.
I'm
not doing kites. I'm doing tires.
Actually, my tires will help you from not getting electrocuted because it's like, they're like, all right, BF.
Yeah, his parents were like, you will not have your own legacy. And he's like, yes, I will. Carbon black bitch.
They're like, you're Benjamin Franklin. You're going to be associated with that. You ain't shit.
Yeah.
He's like, guess what? I'm buttfuck.
Yeah, I'm BF, and I'm going to make I'm buttfuck, and I'm going to make you forget all about electricity.
Stop changing my name legally.
Brent, what if you did change your name to buttfuck?
I would do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Or at least change your middle initial to F.
Right, BF Weinbach.
It's A right now, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like B.A. Baracus. You know who that is?
Yeah, from the
Mr.
BA
T's
team.
character from the A team.
That's what I model my life after.
Badass. You're badass Weinbach.
Is that what his name stood for?
I don't know.
Mine
I gotta look that up.
My initials are BS. But my dad always calls me bullshitter. So sweet.
What about
Bosco Albert was Bosco Albert, B.A. a.k.a.
Bosco
Bad Attitude.
That's a cool name.
Bosco is a cool name.
That's cool as hell.
I want to have a kid just name it Bosco.
Yeah,
and
me
I'm
too.
Like, all right, you're Bosco, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Bosco was the first Looney Tunes cartoon. You know? Mm-hmm. Bosco?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got outshined by
Porky.
By the duck and the rabbit and all the rest.
Well, he was gone. He left Warner Brothers by the time
Bosco left?
Bosco left.
What do you mean Bosco left? The cartoon character left?
Yeah, he got up off
Where did
the
he go?
screen.
He got a better deal at MGM. It's actually true though. The people who created him saw they worked with Disney at I don't know, Universal or something like that, and saw what happened to Disney's character Oswald the Rabbit, and how they took
Oswald. It's the first time hearing of Oswald.
You don't know Oswald the Rabbit?
No.
It was pre-Mickey Mouse.
Lee Harvey?
Lee Harvey, Oswald the Rabbit.
Wait,
it was pre-Mickey Mouse.
Bosco is from what?
Warner Brothers.
Warner. Let me look him up.
So, and Honey, Bosco and Honey. Honey was his girlfriend. So it was kind of like Mickey and Minnie.
Bosco is just sort of like a Mickey Mouse kind of thing.
Yeah, they're all kind of looking like Mickey Mouse. There's some debate as to what he is exactly.
He's just like a little guy with a kind of a monkey-ish looking head or something.
So Bosco, the people who created Bosco they used to work with Disney, and they saw what happened at Disney where he created Oswald, but the company they were working for, I think it was Universal, kept Oswald, and he couldn't do anything with Oswald the Rabbit. So then he created Mickey Mouse, and with Disney, his own company. They saw what happened with him, and they made a deal where they get to own Bosco, and if they leave, he leaves. And so they ended up leaving Warner Brothers and went to MGM, and brought Bosco with them.
And Bosco was never seen again.
Yeah, well, he actually did come back in in an episode of Tiny Toon Adventures. There's an episode where is her name Babs, the girl version?
The vixen siren.
Well, Vixen is an interesting way to describe her. She's very alluring. You know,
Yeah.
Babs Bunny. Is it Babs the one who? It's Buster and Babs, right?
Think so.
Okay, so she's looking for a female role model, and then she delves into the Warner Brothers archives, and she finds Honey, and Bosco makes an appearance as well. And then ultimately, I feel like Animaniacs became the sort of new incarnation of Bosco and Honey. I think they're actually supposed to be Bosco and Honey's kids because they're locked in the tower, Animaniacs. And they were locked in the tower since the 30s or whatever.
Okay, let's wrap this part up.
Anyway.
Wait, how do you know all this? Are you a legal historian?
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Yeah, I'm BF Weinbach.
Wait, I named 2 kittens when I was a baby, or not a baby, like a small child, Buster and Babs. So maybe I knew about this show that you were talking about.
You mean you forgot about? Wait, do you not know what Tiny Toon Adventures is?
No, I do. But you know how like it's sort of the memories are murky when you're a child. Like I know I watched Tiny Toon Adventures, but I just don't remember any of it.
They're basically like kid versions. They're kid analogs to the classic Looney Tunes characters.
Yeah.
You know, it's as simple as that. They're
Yeah.
not related to them though.
I auditioned for the new one coming out, didn't get it.
Would you for which character?
I don't know. I think it was a new one. Yeah. Yeah.
A voice audition?
Yeah, voiceover.
Do you ever get those?
Every now and then.
Wait,
I wonder because
actually
we have like the same agents, so I wonder if we get the same ones.
I got one recently from a commercial agent who's not you don't have. For some reason, it wasn't a commercial though. It was for Disney Junior.
I keep auditioning for all these animation shows, cartoon shows. I've done so many.
Is that right?
I get nothing.
Oh, I was just gonna say.
Like, listen to my voice. Wouldn't this be a great cartoon? Hey, I'm BF Goodrich.
I can do cartoon voices.
I know you can. We both can.
Yeah.
I do.
Why don't I get the part?
Of them, I never book. The only ones I get are people they ask you to do it.
Yeah.
You sound
the only one I booked.
tailor-made for it.
I know.
I did Duncan's show, and it was a big hit. And they were like, "You're so good. You're gonna do 3-4 characters." I did all these characters, and why doesn't only Duncan realize the power of my voice behind an animated character?
Yeah, I feel the same.
You know what? Like, they want the guys from The Hangover.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or like the really famous one. I love Pixar. I love those fucking Pixar movies so
They want the way you
did that is you did
much.
this. I love those Pixars.
Like, I love Pixar.
I like those big natural Pixars. You know what I mean?
love those fucking natural Pixar movies. No, but I love them so much. They bring me so much joy. They take me down to the seat of my soul. And like that's what I really want to do, but they only want the like most famous.
I know that. Well, that's the catch-22. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, yeah. That actually brings me to a whole point.
yeah. Let's hear your point.
My point is this.
We're all over the place. I
of
like
all-
this. This is the earliest we've ever done a Poundcast, and I love it. We're all jazzed.
So
right now.
we're all. I think it's fair for us to do voice work. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do a cartoon right now.
What I don't like is how.
And you have a perfect cartoon voice. Are you kidding
That's
me?
what I said. I
Sorry,
said she was tailor made. So the way that a lot of people are cast now, for movies especially, for animated films, they just use big actors and they just do their own voice.
Yeah.
Right? Where voice acting used to be a thing, and you know, people did only that.
Right.
You know, Mel Blanc and you know Don Messick. They were
still
known for doing
we got
cartoon
Billy
voices.
Billy West.
Billy West,
We still
sure,
have
yeah.
those people like that.
But that's kind of
Tom
feel
Kenny.
like phasing out. You know, I feel like it's all people just celebrities
Yeah.
doing their own voice
Yeah.
and not doing character voices.
That lane.
And that's not cool. And what this relates to a bigger point about game show hosts. Game show hosts. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, game show hosts used to be a thing. You know what I mean? It used to
Right.
be a thing where, you know, Chuck Woolery and Merv Griffin and whoever.
Wink Martindale.
And Alex Trebek and Pat Sajak. These are game show hosts. That's what they do. And now they're getting these celebrities to host game
Right.
shows. And that is why I very strongly approve of the choice they made for Jeopardy. The new host, the permanent host, is going to be Mike Richards, who is a game show host and an executive producer has been an executive producer on
Kramer?
yeah, he's going to be saying the N-word the whole time.
That's what I thought too. I was like, what? Wow, odd choice.
Wait, back up. The new Jeopardy is he was the
executive producer of Jeopardy for years.
And he's like, you know what? Put me in the camera.
Yeah.
I don't think
that sounds like kind of. I did hear about that. I'm like, wait a second. This guy's just like, I can do this.
People were all saying,
is he good?
He is, and I've watched a lot of the Jeopardy, and I watched a lot of the new hosts or the different sub hosts, and he was the best one. I thought he knew. First of all, he knows the game. He's been watching Alex Trebek for years. He knows. He also executive produces Wheel of Fortune, I think. And he knows game shows. He is a game show host. He's done it before. Good. I mean, Mayim Bialik is going to be doing the special episodes, the tournaments and things like that. But Mike Richards, though, I think was the right choice. But some people were not having that. They wanted LeVar Burton to do it. They wanted there was people were a little up in arms, and also they were trying to dig up some controversy related to Mike Richards. But anyway, my point is he's the right choice. He's a game show host. He knows the game. He's got a good cadence for it and everything.
And cartoon actors are dead. I thought.
I'm saying let's bring that back.
Yeah, no, I actually had the exact same thought because I randomly heard Amy Sedaris on a podcast, and she went into like 5 different voices, like rapid fire, that were so distinct and wild. Where I was like, no one else could do that.
Right, or these people, these legends, even or Billy West, even who's.
Let's do a cartoon audition right now.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. The sentence is. We just need a set. We'll just make up a play. We'll have a little. We'll just go around the circle twice.
Okay.
Okay.
You give me my character. What is it?
Doug.
Come on.
BF.
BF? Okay.
I don't know.
And what is it? What kind of, is it an animal?
Crab.
Crab? I like crab.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, a crab? Okay.
BF Crabbins. My friend had...
I'm BF Crabbins.
Well,
Brent?
Not to be confused with a friend of mine, PF Crabbins. Okay, whatever.
I'll be BF Crabbins.
I feel I'm going to be a lumberjack who also hauls his own wood. His own wood in his large truck, semi-truck.
Okay.
Wait, is a female lumberjack called a lumberjill?
Probably.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't
Really?
know how
Yeah.
I feel about those little fucking cutesy names. I'll stick with Jack.
How about Jackie?
Well,
How about Jacqueline, Lumberjacklin?
I wonder if
I'm a
anyone.
Lumberjacklin.
Do you think there's any woke lumberjacks that are like, why can't it be a lumber person? Or why are we assigning a gender,
Or it's a name that's,
which is a social construct?
Which my answer would be gender is fluid. That's why I'm going to be lumberjack today.
You're a lumberjack named what?
Lumber.
How about this? How about a really buff lumberjack? It's lumberjacked.
Yeah, I'm going to be lumberjack.
Just like a real 6-pack, 8-pack.
The lumberjack that goes to Crunch with
Right.
Doug.
Yeah.
Lumberjacked.
And
Okay.
cheese tires.
BF Crabbins, lumberjacked, and you're a jellyfish.
Oh, we're in the sea together or something?
No, you're just walking around on land. It's just a cartoon.
But okay, we're sea creatures though, is what I'm saying? You don't want to change it up to something else?
Okay, you could be.
Of the sky?
You want to be from the sky?
Oh, whatever. I don't care.
Bat.
A Batman? Oh, B for bat.
Well, a bat is a really controversial figure to be in these current times, so I think this will be really good for the plot.
You're Nat the Bat, and you escaped
Wuhan.
the soup.
Okay.
You escaped the Wuhan
You were at
lab.
a soup factory. You just got out.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And I was getting. I was the deadliest catch that I escaped. I jumped out of the boat. We got saved by lumberjacked.
So wait, am I a bat that started the virus, or is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know if you started the virus, but you're receiving a lot of persecution, maybe unfounded.
No, we're
Right.
just on the run from the corporations.
Well, okay. I got an idea for this.
Okay.
Okay, what's the story?
Well, the story is he just has a stuffed up nose and stuff, and people think, oh, you're the bat that started it all, and he's going, no, I'm not. I talk like this,
And we're the only ones that believe you.
Yeah.
So we're like a ragtag
You
crew.
guys, you gotta get me out of here. People are trying to destroy me. Guys, I started. Look, I've never even heard of the virus. I have nothing to do with it. I just get me out of here.
I believe you, son.
We're on our way to
Albuquerque
to Crunch,
Oh yeah.
so we can get our teeth right, our jaws right,
Yeah.
so we can do some good biting.
Come on, boys. We gotta get to Crunch. I gotta choose some tires, all right? Come on, BF.
Could I start on Hot Wheels?
Hello, guys. I'm BF. What's my name? Froggins?
Crab. No,
Cravins.
do Froggins. He's a crab, but it's BF Froggins.
I can't. I can't.
You can't do. You
I
can't
need
do
lines.
cartoon.
I need lines.
I need
can do
lines
cartoon.
too. I need lines too. Give me lines.
We got too ambitious with this.
Well, what kind of voices can you do? Give me all your voices. Show me your voices.
Hello, I'm a little boy.
That's one.
Uh-huh.
I could be like, "Hey, I'm your dad, and I'm on your cartoon, and I'm not taking any crap from these kids anymore.
You sound
I
very
can go
King of
low
the
if
Hill.
I want to. Okay, I'm the king of the hill neighbor. I'm the guy with the pot belly, and he's like, no nonsense. Okay, boys, I like my beer.
Do a Badger from Chicago.
Come on, guys. I'm just a badger. I'm a badger from Chicago. We're gonna go down to the south side and go down to Comiskey Park. Come on. Just let me dig a hole. I'm just gonna dig a hole down by Meigs Field. Come on, let's go.
All right.
Is that kind of good?
Pretty good.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Good job, Doug. I mean, BF.
One more.
Oh, do a 70s pimp. Cartoon pimp.
Hey, slap me some skin. When they say something like that.
Yeah, slap me some skin.
Hey, man, slap me some skin. What's happening? My brother.
Say Jack.
Say, hey,
Say-
Pat, say Jack.
Say, hey, say
Pat Sajak.
No, you go up to her and you go.
Wait,
say
his name is
Jack.
Sajak. Say, Jack.
Actually, yeah. Has there ever been a
Say, Jack, you want to work? You need a date?
Yeah, I need a date.
A 70s pimp should go on Wheel of Fortune and go, Pat, say Jack. Or say Jack. I'll buy a bow.
Was that a controversial voice I did? But I mean, I was just trying to be. I was trying to be something you would hear. Like
It's a joke.
Thank you.
It's called a joke.
Wait, what's your name again?
Whatever. BF.
Think
I'm the
BF.
new BF.
You're the
I'm
new
Carbon
BF.
Black. What about CB?
Carbon Black is the right name
What
for a
about-
bat.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually,
Yeah.
that's the bat name.
Yeah.
Carbon Bat.
Carbon Bat!
I'm Carbon
Yes, there we go. Genius.
What if his
We're
name is
cooking up some real stuff in the lab right now.
Bat. What about Carmen Bat? I
Oh.
don't know. It's just something I was thinking about it. What's your
I
repertoire
think,
voice?
You know, we have Wink. You know how like some of those game show hosts have like their names are just like. It sounds like they were born like Chuck Woolery,
Yeah.
Wink Martindale.
Those aren't real.
If you were a game show host, you want to be a classic game show host, what would your name be?
Well, you can't have my name. Well, actually, BF something would be a good, game show name. But BF Goodrich would be a good name for.
Well, we can't do that. How about BF Money Coins or something? It's like
I
sounds
like
like it sounds like winnings.
Sure.
Or maybe it's slightly altered so it's Moni. Just like BF Moni. Because it's it sounds like money kind of.
It's like Woolery. It's like
Cash.
Munnery stacks or something. Munnery piles.
Mine would be Larry Bitcoin. Larry Bitcoin.
Larry Bitcoin. That's good. Should we interview?
Well, let's start
her at all?
Let's start your interview by that. I think it's kind of what are we
why-
going to say?
these interviews are dumb.
How'd you get started in
Well,
comedy?
no. We'll do that for 5 minutes, and then
But,
that'll lead into something.
Wait, well, let's start with this. What's your repertoire voices? Let's hear them go.
Look, I'll be really honest with my fucking cartoon guys right here. I wouldn't say I have so much versatility. Right now, my voice
But what you do have is a unique
my
vocal.
voice is gone right now from I just was in San Diego doing shows all weekend. So any weekend of shows, I lose my voice.
What, they didn't have a microphone?
No, they did.
Oh yeah, at the park. It was at the park. You were on a soapbox.
Yeah. And I was like, stop booking so many fucking comics
Right.
on your show.
Right, exactly. It was a protest.
No, I try to do like the deep one, which does strain my vocal cords, but I do go into it a lot.
Can I hear it?
I'm BF Goodrich, and I like to chew tires.
I mean, that's a good cartoon voice. That could be like a kind of a teenage boy or something, like a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah, and then I have the high one. I have the Valley Girl. I have like a bro voice.
Can you say?
What's your bro?
Can you say? I'm gonna go to Spencer's Gifts and the Galleria and the Valley Girl.
I'm gonna go to Spencer's Gifts and the Galleria. I'm gonna go to Spencer's Gifts and the Galleria later.
What are you gonna buy there?
I'm gonna see if I can get like a Marilyn Manson throwback, glow in the dark lava lamp, heater.
Oh,
I got the ultimate question.
yes.
So you have a very sort of idiosyncratic voice,
Sure.
right? It's kind of high pitch and well, I don't know. It's kind of throaty in a way or something, and nasally too.
Easy with the adjective.
Well, no, I'm just describing it. Now, are you capable of doing the complete opposite? And what I mean by complete opposite is, are you capable of doing a woman's like a mom's voice, in a way? Or not a mom's voice, but are you capable of doing a hi, I'm doing this kind of voice? I mean, can you do that?
I guess I haven't. Let's try it.
Say, hey kids, do you want some lemonade?
He's like, save your appetite. We're going to Sizzler.
Save your appetite. We're going to Sizzler.
Oh yeah, totally.
Save
can
your
do that.
appetite, children. We're going to Sizzler. Your father didn't get his check-in tonight, so he won't be coming with us.
Because he didn't work hard enough.
because he didn't fucking work hard enough. And so
Because B.F. Goodrich invented carbon black and your father didn't.
because I'm gonna leave your father for carbon black because he actually puts tires on the table.
Carbon black sounds like a
It's like a
singer's
rapper.
name. A singer's name, yeah. You're a rapper.
Kojak Black.
Well,
Kodak. Wait,
well, there's
Kodak
Aloe
Black.
Black, right?
Isn't there also Kodak Black?
There's also Aloe Black, but he's not a rapper.
And Music Soul Child.
Oh yeah, he is a rapper. Actually. Or he's just singer.
Aloe Black.
He's a
Do you know how
singer.
they spell
Aloe
his
Black.
last name?
B-L-A-C-C.
That's right.
I kind of know him a little bit. Not really. A friend of mine knows him, and I met him once.
Oh.
But
I
a
know
long
you.
time ago, before he was known. I mean,
Sure.
we're talking 20 years ago.
Sure. Do you think people say that about us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew him 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They say that about you, right? I knew him 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, Kodak Black. You know what his? First of all, he has a name he was born as, and then his like name.
Wait, do you guys?
So he was born Deucin Octave,
Whoa. How do you get a fake name
and
after
then
that?
after that, his name is Bill Kahan Capri. If your name is Kahan Capri, why don't you just be that?
I know.
Why you gotta be Kodak Black?
Specific.
Capri. What is
Wait,
that?
do you guys ever meet someone like in comedy or in Hollywood and then you find out their name is fake or it's like a friend of yours and you find out it's like a stage name after all this time?
And then you walk away from them and you never speak to them again?
Yeah. And then,
Like, you're lying to me this whole time.
Well, for a long time, do you know Joe Cicletico?
Huh?
He used to go by Joe King. Joking.
Oh,
And
wow.
I didn't put it together even. I thought his name really was Joe King. And I knew him for a while and then he stopped going by that. And I thought, oh, really? That was a fake name? And then I thought about it again. And I thought, obviously it's a fake name. Joking? He's a comedian named Joking?
Wait, why did he stop going by joking?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know Hugh Moore?
Yeah, it's got to be fake, right?
That's another one where I just thought his name was Hugh Moore. This sounds like a real name.
Yeah, I thought so
But then
too.
one day he told me, he's like, no, it's like humor. And I'm like, Oh my God, I never really thought about
God,
that.
these people
Right.
are so conceptual. I just like think the dumbest shit is funny, and they've like made their name into a trap door.
Are they trying to like convince the crowd that
Right, subliminally.
subliminal?
Well, I don't know.
Wait, what are
because
some other comedy names we can?
I
use
would
for names?
literally never pick up on that if I had a gun to my head. I would be like, I would never have guessed either of those.
What if you change your name to Ultimate Laughter?
Oh, that would be hysterical. You should change your name to Ultimate Laughter. DJ Ultimate
Brent Weinbach. I mean, that
Laughter.
sounds kind of, it sounds kind of rigid. Maybe
It sounds very
laughs-
militaristic.
Yeah,
Weinbach, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, except for comedy. The rules, the song, the sound is very hilarious.
I've heard that. I've heard
Yeah,
that
Brent
because it's funny. So
Weinbach.
that actually kind of works then. Works out for me, actually.
Yeah.
See? People get laughs. And
Hello,
also,
my name
you have
is
it with
Ultimate Laughter.
Saki.
Oh yeah.
Saki. You should change your name to Saki.
You're right. God, I'm so glad we're brainstorming right now. I really should change it to Saki.
My name is Buster Guts. Like Gutbuster.
That works.
Yeah, I
Buster
like
Guts.
that.
Buster Guts. But by the way, do you ever do Saki to me? Do you ever do something like that?
I should consider that. I think that could change my career if I add that to the end of my name, potentially.
Saki to me.
Blair Socci to me. Blair Socci to me.
Blair Socci to me.
Yeah. I've never corrected it. I never tell people. I have best friends who don't know how to pronounce my name because I just never.
Do people ever say Socci?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think that's what it was supposed to be before my grandfather tried to Americanize it. by
Wait, it was
making
what
sound
before that?
I don't think it
Japanese.
was though. Actually,
It was what before then?
what? Well, I think the double C is a cuss sound. I think. Whereas if it was a single C, it would be a ch sound.
It's both,
In
because
Italian.
bocce ball is two C's.
Oh, really?
But
Okay,
then
yeah.
it can be a hard C, so it's really hard to. I mean, who can know? That's why I
How
never
do you do
correct
Puccini?
people.
How do you spell Puccini?
Puccini?
How do you spell Puccini?
What does Puccini mean?
Well, I mean the singer
Oh,
or the composer.
oh. I'm not sure.
We don't care.
You don't know how to spell
We don't
that?
know. We don't care. We never
Aaron,
will.
how do you spell it? Right, and then he's doing a ch sound, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's like the English language doesn't make any sense. If you think about some words that are spelled the same but they're pronounced different.
I know it doesn't
You
even
want to
make
go down
sense.
that wormhole now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
the
do- just like
hardest-
Gallagher.
The hardest word to spell is diarrhea.
Diarrhea. I was so on top of that when I was a kid.
Oh my God,
Well,
Brian.
no, I knew.
He's
as
like,
a
I'm going to
kid-
get into some diarrhea stuff. I'm going to need
as
to know
a
how to
kid,
spell this.
I made sure to know how to spell diarrhea because that was such a good word.
Well,
to
because it
know,
was in your
know.
diary every morning.
my BM diary.
Or karaoke.
Diarrhea.
Karaoke
BM
is not
Goodrich?
what you thought either.
Huh?
Karaoke is not what you thought.
It's like karaoke.
Because
Karaoke.
you think there's an A in there, but there's not. Karaoke.
Yeah. It's a big problem.
They should just
Yeah.
change it to Steve Aoki.
Yeah. If they could just change that today, if they could make that change.
Well, the Ouija board or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think that should be Ouija board because it's, it's French, right? And
Brent, there's so many words that don't look right. Like colonel,
Oh, that's
the
weird.
worst.
Oh, that one is fucking egregious.
That's fucking crazy.
No, Colonel is that's not right.
Who's doing colonel?
Who did
Where the hell
that?
did that come? Why is the L and R?
Right, it is a weird
It's
one.
a
huh?
big problem.
Also, what about
That's a landmine.
listen when you're listening to something, listen. That's how it's spelled, right?
Oh, that's true.
Isn't that weird? It's spelled
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
It's a, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Isn't that weird?
I never thought about that, but now that will be the only thing I think of till the day I die.
Isn't
Yeah,
that-
is there any other words that have the ST but the T is silent?
I don't know.
Or, all the psychology, psilocybin.
Right. But somehow that just in some weird way makes sense
All right.
because there's so many of them. I guess. There's,
Sure.
There's
Oh, there's
Sure,
tons
yeah.
of them. Here we got fasten. ST. Whistle.
Oh.
Whistle.
Right.
Glisten.
Glisten.
Listen. Moisten. Ooh.
Glisten.
Moisten the cloth. Listen.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Make sure you listen out for my call. Listen.
I mean, of course,
Thistle
people don't really
plants were
pronounce,
growing among
I
the
pronounce
corn
it correctly,
thistle.
but the word comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
People say comfortable, which I think it should just be comfortable.
Right.
I go comfortable.
So do I. And it's all.
Wait, where are you from?
Orange County.
Okay.
Oh, you're from Orange County, huh? Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were from like Jersey.
I thought you were from New York. Yeah, East Coast.
Wait, don't you have some East Coast family or something? In the East Coast family.
No, I started comedy in New York, but my dad is from New Jersey. Yeah.
See, okay, I knew something was going on with New Jersey.
We knew that there was some sort of East
Yeah.
Coast family.
Comfortable. It's comfortable. You don't have to go comfortable.
Comfortable.
Are you comfortable?
Oh, it's very comfortable.
Well, now I'm not that you threw those syllables at me.
But that's the right way to say it, though. Comfortable.
Brent, you're putting in
Comfortable.
a lot of syllables there.
the right way
What
to
about
say
how
it.
you say pillow? Pillow or pillow?
Ooh, pillow makes me want to rip my ears out.
Hello? Do people say pillow? I thought everybody said it the same.
Brent is outraged.
I thought everybody said it the same way,
Pillow.
which is pillow.
Pillow.
But there's the rice palau. You know? You ever get that
No.
at an Indian restaurant?
No.
Now, Orange County, eh? Mm-hmm. So, did you go to Disneyland a lot growing up?
Not that much, but some, yeah.
What was your favorite ride?
Well, my favorite ride when I was a child was the submarine one, underwater with the mermaids. That was my shit.
I loved it until they changed it to Finding Nemo.
Can you guys-
yeah, they took it away.
Can you put your headphones on and just listen to comfortable?
I heard it.
This is how you pronounce it in the UK, where they came up with it.
The
Now listen.
UK gets it more wrong than anybody.
Comfortable.
That's how I say it. Comfortable.
Yeah, but they say aluminium. They also say...
Because
Ooh,
they,
I like
you know
that.
what? Aluminium. They spell it differently.
Oh, is that right?
Comfortable.
This is how they spell it. Yes, comfortable.
Comfortable.
That's
Yeah, you're
how
not
I
going
say it.
comfortable.
They're wrong. That's a robot that doesn't know how to do
Comfortable.
it. You know?
Comfortable.
This is the Cambridge Dictionary, homeboy.
Dictionary.
This is the Cambridge homeboy.
I mean,
let's go to another website.
British English, they do a lot of crazy things that don't make sense. You know, they don't.
Hello, governor.
They don't add the R at the end.
There's something going on with cookies these days. Everything's got to have it except the cookie.
Life. And it's not a genuine or comfortable.
They add
She
Rs.
just said it, comfortable. That's interesting. They found a YouTube clip where somebody said comfortable. It's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Aaron's
well,
right.
Look, everybody knows that the proper way to say it is comfortable.
No, it's not. Because there's tons of words that...
Well, you
I
could
mean,
say
you're not going colonel.
By the way,
I have to go talk to the colonel. You're not going, well, look, there's an L, so it's got to be colonel.
well, what I'm saying is that there's...
according to your logic...
It is accepted to say both, actually.
No, I say comfortable.
And I accept both.
How about this one?
Well,
really,
now I feel uncomfortable.
This one really grinds my gears. When people say caramel instead of caramel, but really they're correct. But it's just like caramel. I'm like, you're doing too much. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I accept both.
Well, caramel. That's the phonetically. You know, people who are saying that they're doing it like you and comfortable. But caramel is just...
Oh, you like caramel.
I say caramel.
I say Carmel. You know? LLE.
Oh, you have a little bit of French. You're a bit like European.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I go caramel.
No, Doug.
That's the proper way.
No, you don't.
Caramel.
A caramel apple?
I'm trying to look it up. Oh,
Kernel
man.
is
I have
crazy,
not had
though. I don't know how they came
I
up
have
with
not
kernel.
had a caramel apple in a
Why
while.
would kernel be spelled that way? Really, truly.
It must have been at the time.
It's from
sound-
It's like a French word or something, right?
But at the time, they must have said it colonel, and then it just evolved.
I got a question.
Please.
Okay, how come ballet is pronounced ballet when if it's a French word? Well, no, it makes sense. Never mind.
Ballet.
Well, no, there's something I'm trying to. There's another word that's in French that I forget it. I don't have the point. I don't have it.
Sure.
I don't have the point.
I did ballet when I was a child.
Oh, you stepped on your toes?
Yeah, but then, it became clear that wasn't my path. Ballet.
Based on your toes or?
Based on sort of just my body type and overall aggressive nature.
Did you surf?
Yes.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you really embodied an Orange County situation.
Yeah, I was like,
Because you're blonde also.
yeah, I know I look like Orange County, but I surfed competitively like when I was a kid, and then I quit. Not like I wasn't like hardcore. I was like a longboarder. I wasn't really like I wasn't a shortboard.
How do you win?
How do you win?
Like if you're in a longboard competition when you're a kid.
Oh, it's like style, quality of the wave.
Oh, like what? How do they? What was your style?
I mean, just like I was so young when
Were you
I
like
did it.
tweaking and like posing? To be
No,
like,
you try. Yeah, I would just try to like do some like a blue crush,
do
like
some shaka stuff.
yeah. But no, like I was so young, it would be like if you could walk to the nose,
Okay.
if you could walk the board, if you
Hang
could
10?
do turns, yeah, hang 10,
Do you go tubular?
hang 5.
Can you hang one and put one pinky toe over the edge and be like, judges, look? And they're like, no, get out your telescope. Look at my one toe. No one's hung one.
Is hanging 10 putting all
10 toes over the edge.
Over the edge?
Yeah.
That's what hang 10 means,
Yeah.
huh?
Yes. I think like the best I could do ever did was like hang 5.
Because I thought this meant hang 10.
That's shaka.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
that's
hang
hang
loose.
loose.
Hang loose.
But
you
it's
got it,
also
yeah.
the symbol is called the shaka
Why is this called
Yeah.
hang loose? Why does this mean hang loose?
because surfers are just hanging loose, man.
Did you hang loose a lot?
Yeah, I fucking hung.
Did you hang loose and
dude.
hop?
Yeah.
Hang loose and hop? That's your new name, hang loose and hop.
Dude, I'm
Do you
into it.
surf?
He
I
looks
feel
like
like
it.
I see you at the beach all the time.
I
on
go to
your
the beach. I went to the
He's a
beach yesterday.
skateboarder, though.
I body surf.
Oh, yeah, you
I don't like having this
skateboard.
big board in the water.
Dude, I don't either. I
hate it.
I never surf anymore.
Did you go to the beach a lot?
Yes, I sure did.
Did you talk a lot like a surfer at one point?
I don't know, like people. Because I am really into reading. I consider myself an intellectual. But if you have a surf stank on you, it takes them a while to see past that. Yeah.
What do you mean? Are you into postmodernism and stuff? Or what do you mean by intellectual?
Just highly intelligent genius. But like people think when you're a surfer that you're simple, in a bad way.
There could be
People around the country, what I've noticed,
Well, ever since that Spicoli movie came out, people think surfers are just like airheads.
Yeah.
Sometimes surfers can sound, intelligent, like when Keanu Reeves was in Much Ado About Nothing. It's like, thou art Waverly.
Waverly, gnarly.
Yeah, it's like
Thou art Waverly.
thou
yeah.
must have come over here. I don't know.
Well,
It's like,
it is like the only reason I say that is because people will say that to me like, hey, you're actually pretty smart, or like, hey, you're smarter than I thought, and I'm like, that's not something you're supposed to like say to someone.
did you go to college?
I did, and I
Did you get a master's?
went to grad school.
You did.
Yeah.
You got a master's degree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where?
So what is it? What did you get?
I have an MFA in creative writing because I was going to be a novelist.
It would have been funny if you said, "Well, I got an MFA in longboarding."
In
and
Cowabunga.
yeah, exactly. I got my undergraduate in, in sand.
It is
in,
funny. Like my parents. So like when I moved to New York and stuff, I was like so sheltered, and I still say gnarly, but people are from in New York would be so caught off. They're like, "Did you say gnarly?" But like even my parents say gnarly. Like my
Are they Orange County style?
yeah, yeah. Like my whole family surfs, and
Really?
my mom. This is like something like people don't believe, but like my mom tore her Achilles 3 years ago wake surfing.
What is wake surfing?
That's where you're being towed behind a boat, but then you let go of the rope and then you surf the wake.
No, well, she was just like wakeboarding on a surfboard with no bindings.
Oh, gnarly.
Yeah.
I wonder if surfers changed their stage name, their wave name. What if like Shreds Waverly was like someone's surfer name? They're
It's
like, you
funny
know
'cause-
what? I want to have a better name, so when I'm out there, like Shreds Waverly is out.
Yeah, no, but there are a
Instead
lot
of
of
Christian
surfers.
Slater.
Kelly Slater.
Or Kelly Slater, sorry.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater.
Kelly Slater.
There are a lot of surfers like it's sort of also and like old school basketball players I feel like, but like surfers with wild names where you were like that was a nickname that became their
a lot of them.
Wave name.
I'm watching that show called 100 Foot Wave.
I started it. How crazy is that guy?
It's cool. His name is kind of boring. McNamara. What's his first name?
Gary.
Like, Garrett.
Oh.
But he named his son Barrel.
Yeah.
Because like getting barreled is like getting.
No, and you're like
Going
surfing
tubular?
in it, going tubular.
Uh-huh.
But what if that kid's like rebelling against his dad? He's like, I don't want to surf, but now my name is Barrel. What am I gonna do? He's like, I'm gonna get into whiskey.
Oh my god.
Or he could he can get into monkeying around or something.
I always thought about that like
What else has barrels that you can get into? Oh, sorry, what were you
monkeys.
saying?
No. I was just gonna say like when a lot of people a few years ago were like naming their kid like Jagger and like what like I just imagined that kid just like going around just being I fucking hate this throwing stones, like all I want to do is like sell insurance and now my fucking name is Jagger for the rest of my life, you know?
That's like family ties, you know.
What about isn't there like the skater that won the Olympics is Jagger?
Well,
one of the top skaters at the Olympics.
Yeah. I saw that. I was watching the clips. Yeah, something Jagger is his name, I think, or something like that. He got third place though.
Last name would be better though.
He was the Jagger Eaton.
Jagger Eaton. Yeah. He got third. Oh wait, that is the United States got third place in street.
In street?
Yeah.
Was there off-roading skating?
There was park.
Oh.
And there was street.
Oh, right.
His name is Jagger Eaton. They should have had his first name be like food I'm eating. Like this is the food I'm eating.
Sure.
Food on.
Like Hugh Moore.
Yeah, exactly.
And Joe King.
And then maybe he wouldn't have gone into skateboarding, you know? He would have gone into competitive eating or something.
Sure.
Like that. What if they added that to the Olympics, competitive eating?
Oh my God. I am so fascinated by competitive eating. It is such a wild thing to me because, I don't know, it's sort of like inflicting pain on your own self, but also not. Like sometimes I do this thing once a month I call it going to the spa, where I order a large pizza and I eat it on my ground with the blinds closed. And
eat it on what?
Wait, back up. What?
I go to the spa, I order a large pizza, and I eat it on my floor with the blinds closed.
Oh, you call that going to the spa?
Yes, but I'm always amazed, and I think about competitive eating because I eat that large pizza with such ease. Like there's no strain.
You eat the whole thing.
I eat the whole thing.
From where?
Big Mama's and Papa's Pizzeria. It's right around the corner.
Wait, the one in Colorado?
Apartment.
Wait, where do you live?
I live at 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kidding. I live at
1, 2, 3, 4. I live at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Main
I live
Street.
at 1, 2, 3, 4 Main Street.
No, I live in
Apartment number 1.
Los Feliz?
I live in Los Feliz, and it's right there.
I know it. I know where it is.
Yeah.
That's a big pizza. Those Big Mamas are kind of big.
How thick are they? Then?
That's the extra large. I know the one you're talking about.
You know the ones where they put it on they have
Yes.
a car and they have a special rack
Yes, that's the
and it's
one.
wider than the car.
That's Big Mamas and Papas.
That's Big Mamas and Papas,
That's Big
right?
Mamas and
Yeah.
Papas. They're the one that do the
I want to see you
extra
take one
large.
of those down at your spa.
Okay, maybe I just don't know if that would change the spa experience, because if I felt pressure, I don't know. But like these competitive eaters, like I don't know how they train for that.
I don't know how they get it all in them, you know, how that happens.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I don't get it
And there's
either.
some of them are pretty small, you know,
Right.
people.
I know. That's
It's
the most
crazy.
shocking part.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them are really small.
I do competitive starving.
You do?
Yeah, it's just like this month-long competition.
Whoa.
It's like we're all lined up and we're just sitting there. Instead of like chowing down food, we're just sort of starving and we're like meditating and praying.
I was just gonna say, are you extremely spiritually
The last one alive survives.
Are you extremely spiritually evolved after that?
Oh yeah, I'm good for a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he listens to Creed, all of that. Yeah.
Damn, I fucking love Creed.
Did you like Incubus or something? Because you grew up in Orange County?
Incubus? Did you like Incubus?
Okay, how about this though?
Isn't it like Incubus?
Whatever it's
Incubus.
called. Incubus. Abacus. Did you ever listen to Abacus? What about a new one called Abacus?
Not really good.
Okay, how about this though?
Incubus.
How about this
Incubus.
though, Blair? Did you?
But for real, what did you rock out to?
What did you undergraduate in too? Actually,
English
and then creative writing.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to be a novelist, and then like halfway through grad school I started comedy, and then I finished my degree because I didn't obviously think that comedy would be my career.
You started comedy in New York?
Yeah.
And so you were going to, would you go to NYU or something?
I went to the New School.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That can't be new anymore because that's been around a while, right?
Yeah, they should change their name, Doug.
Just school.
Yeah,
Just
the
the
school.
school.
The school.
I went to the school.
Whenever people ask me, they say the New School, and they're like, but what's it called? But what's it called?
It is a weird name for a school.
And I'm like, it's called the New School.
But at this point,
it's
get
not.
rid of
It's
that
a fucking
new.
lie.
It's
yeah.
the school. Actually, they should call it the old school. It's been around for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, 1919.
I know.
1919, the new school.
That's when it was founded, the new school, bro.
Dude, that is definitely the old school.
Yeah, it's the old school.
You're right.
That would be cool to be like, I went to the old school. Today.
Yeah.
They
I'm
should
old
change.
school.
They should change the spelling of school to SKOOL now. You know.
Right. I know, especially because all the kids that go there, they're like art kids. And so it's just like a wall of cigarettes and Doc Martens, like in front of every fucking door. Yeah. And they were like, get out of here, surf girl. You can't come into our art school.
Did they feel that way to you?
No. I just imagined that in my head.
Were you at the dorm?
No.
Where did you go to undergraduate?
UCLA.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're smart.
Yes, but
So
I
you're
went
saying
there
you're better
for,
than us.
I went there for volleyball. I wouldn't have been able
Wait,
to get
what?
You were on the volleyball team?
Yeah.
So did you have a scholarship?
No.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You know, I've been playing a lot of volleyball lately. That's my new thing.
It is kind of fun though, huh?
I freaking love.
Keep that
Do you
ball
wanna
in there.
play?
I'd love to. Where do you play? At the beach?
Manhattan Beach.
I've been
It's
playing
so
at
fun.
I've been playing at Manhattan Beach, but I also been playing. Now we're playing. I don't want to give up the spot, but like in nearby in a park.
Johnny told me that you go to Manhattan Beach every Sunday.
Every Sunday, I was there
Because
yesterday.
We went to Malibu the other day, and we were saying we should do it more, and he's like, Doug goes every Sunday.
Wait, you went to Malibu with Johnny?
And other people, yeah.
Where was my invite?
Well, I should invite you. I would love for you to come.
Now I got a bone to pick with Johnny. I tell him about the beach every time.
It
Can't
was-
go today.
No, he said we were saying how we should go more, but it's not like you've ever invited me to your Sunday Manhattan Beach time.
Well, as long as you don't invite Johnny, you're invited. He's on my shit list. We didn't have enough players yesterday to play volleyball.
Oh, really?
You know what?
Sounds
You know what we did? We played bop bop.
What's Bop Bop?
That's where you just get in a circle and you just kind of bop bop the ball around.
Oh, yeah,
Try to
sure,
keep
sure.
it alive.
It's fun to keep the ball in the air. You know what I mean? That's fun.
Dude, it's fun. I'm
I
playing.
play that-
I'm playing tonight.
I play with my nieces and nephews with a balloon, and there's never been anything more fucking fun in the world than just keep the balloon in the air.
Yeah,
You know,
I was
it's
in the.
fun to do that with by using your feet because it's
Yeah.
like floats forever. You can like.
Yeah.
One time I was at a party and being at a party after a while, it's just like I want to do something. We were
Yeah.
just playing that soccer with the ball.
Sure.
It's funny because that's
Fun as hell.
keeping a balloon in the air is the most special ed thing you could do, and I was in.
Wait, what?
Well, no. What I mean by that is
They like insulting, like.
Yeah, you already
Oh, dude, you
canceled
play
us.
that? That's special ed.
what.
Yeah,
I
and we
get-
were like, this
sounds
is
like
the,
an
and we were
insult.
like, this is the most fun game in the world.
No,
One
no.
second.
It's like you surf? Oh, dude, that's special ed, man.
What I'm getting at
I
is
do like
what I'm getting
sophisticated
at
sports.
is that I was in special ed PE
Ooh.
because it was called adaptive PE, and it was all special ed kids except for me. Okay, in fact, I was in a gifted program, and I was yet I was also in school. But then I would do PE with these kids.
Wait, while you were a teacher?
No, while I was a kid, a
So
student.
you're special
Why?
ed.
Why were you in that?
Because one teacher of mine thought that I was uncoordinated or something, and so
Oh, no.
and then actually
You had to go to special ed
a
gym
later
class?
teacher though told my mom, I don't know why he's in this. He shouldn't be in this, And there was this other. But anyway, I was in the special ed PE class, and every kid was in the special ed class except for me. That was in that PE. But one of the things we did was the balloon, keeping it in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just, to me, I just have this association with
Right.
special ed and keeping a balloon in the air. And
Do you know,
then-
by the way, there's a rapper called Special Ed?
Yeah.
That's a good name. I like that
But
name.
then
But like,
later,
wait, that's kind of like
But-
you're saying that you're kind of special in a mentally you're not as capable. You know what I
Who?
mean? Special ed.
Yeah.
It's just a
Oh,
funny rap name. Why would you be called special ed?
Maybe he was in special ed. But also, kids are in special ed for different reasons, not just because they're retarded or whatever. They also might be emotionally disturbed or something like that. That might be another, they might have emotional problems. But so when I was in this PE, in fourth grade, I got into this gifted program at my elementary school. And then I would go do PE with the special ed class, basically. And I remember these kids, my class saw me playing handball or whatever with the special ed class. And I thought, okay, they all saw me basically in special ed. But then I was friends with this kid. And one night we were talking in the car and we were talking about, there's a lot of retarded students that are in room 6. Room 6 was and then he said to me, wait, but aren't you retarded? He thought I was retarded because I was in that class. So when
back then, when you were saying retarded, you were saying it like that's what you call someone who's mentally disabled.
Someone who's mentally retarded, yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah. And they go, aren't you retarded? By the way, that phrase is, I worked, then later as a teacher, I did work in special ed classes, and they said, oh yeah, he's mentally retarded.
What kind of teacher were you, Brent?
A substitute teacher.
Oh.
No.
What were you like as a substitute teacher?
I was very strict. I said, you are to sit, you are to, if you have any questions, you are to raise your hand, you are to address me as Mr. Weinbach. Mr. Weinbach.
Did you just and then you rolled the VCR on the wheels over to the front of class?
Yeah, and
you said, watch this, bitch. Weinbach out.
Yeah, you are to watch The Goonies, 1985, Richard Donner, and if you have any questions, I'll be at my desk. You are to watch The Goonies. We did one time. It was maybe one of the last. There was a day when for some reason The Goonies was playing in class.
Oh really? It's a great movie.
It's the best.
Real quick, Aaron, how long have we been going?
53.
Oh, good. Okay.
53.
Good.
I have a funny story to end on if you guys want. Could lead into more.
Oh, please.
Okay. I just want to say this one last thing.
Yes, sir.
When I was doing those special ed classes, anyway, go ahead. That they were saying anyway.
Wait, so you're playing balloon game?
Yeah, that's it. End of story.
Did you like balloon game?
It is good. It is a good game.
It is a good game.
I love it to this fucking day.
It's also
I'll play it to this fucking day.
But it's also kind of funny because when you think of a special ed PE class, it sort of makes sense that, oh yeah, that's the game they would play. In fact, it was all of us keeping the balloon in the air while they were playing some kind of music too. It just was kind of a funny scene.
That just sounds chill as hell. That sounds great.
Like they were probably playing Susudio by Phil Collins or something like that,
It's funny, like, playing volleyball because we don't have teams. Like, there's no preset teams. We just show up and it's like we either count off 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 if you're like standing in a circle. And then it's like 1's over there, 2's over there. And then like 5 minutes later, it's all aggro, like, you fucking... Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? How people can turn into that, like...
Volleyball
They get, like... You get, like, turned into, like, you get warlike.
Yeah, another thing.
Everyone gets all butt hurt, and I get pissed. I get all emotional, like, it was out, or whatever. Or, like, someone on my team steals my ball, and I'll be like, "Stay in your zone, man." But we're just playing for when the game's over, no one remembers who won or anything.
It started
in
fun.
the moment, we're all
and
just
then you're like, "Get your fucking eyes checked."
Yeah, we're all like pissed off, like, you knocked it out. Fuck.
It'd be cool to do volleyball with a balloon. Imagine that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to spike very well, but...
My parents, they live in in 55 and up, like a gated community for like older people. It's not like an old
55
folks.
and up? That ain't that old.
It's not that old, but no one's 55. They're all like older folks. Right. But anyway, they play volleyball in the pool, not with a volleyball, but like more of a beach ball. Mm-hmm. So they have these like long volleys.
That's fun.
That's fun.
Playing that volleyball in the pool.
That's really fun. The thing that people don't get about volleyball is like, it's like one of the only sports where if you genuinely don't know how to play, like the game doesn't resemble anything of how it actually is supposed to be.
We played, one time we were playing at the beach.
Is this the story?
I was trying to get, this isn't the story yet.
Oh, okay.
I could go after dark with the story.
Why, is it that kind of story?
It's a little bit of that kind of story. No, one time we were playing at the beach, and this is like I've been trying to get people to play for a while. I finally get a group together. No, everyone's like, I don't know how to play. I haven't played since junior high. I'm like, trust me, we'll just play. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll try to at least get some volleys going. And, you know, it was kind of frustrating. People didn't really know how to hit. So I was like, let's just play where we get one bounce. So, like, you know, the ball comes, you let it bounce, then you hit it. And we're playing it back and forth for a while. And then that kind of, like, people weren't really good enough for that even. So I was like, we just made up this game where it's like, just don't let the ball come to a stop. Mm-hmm. So they miss the ball. It's like rolling. You got to run after it and just throw it back. And we're just playing this like ridiculous game where you just keep it going over the net. You try to hit it like a volleyball, and that was fun as hell.
That sounds
It's called
good.
Australian rules.
That sounds fun. Were you
Australian
playing with an Australian?
Yeah.
Who? Don't tell
Well,
me.
maybe they'll be a guest on the show someday.
Maybe they will.
I'll give you a hint. It wasn't Spod. Shout out to Spod.
Shout out to Spod, my fucking dude Spod.
That's right.
That's that Orange County right there.
That's that Orange County right there.
Do you embrace the Orange County identity very much, and is that a thing?
Not really. I don't reject it or embrace it, but people just really put it on me a lot. Like in New York, I had no idea, but I still like dress the same or whatever, still be the same.
You do kind of look what one would imagine to be
Yeah, I
Orange
know.
County with a hat, this
Yeah.
kind of trucker hat kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the hair.
Yeah, I always. But
And the Birkenstocks too, actually.
yeah, I guess these are just incredible arch support. But yeah, like in New York when I lived there, people would be like, "Oh, you're not from here," and I'll be like, "Yeah, dog, I'm fucking not, dude. I'm from the waves."
Why does Ronald McDonald wear Birkenstocks?
Because he has to stand outside all the time.
Wait, let me get this one. Why does Ronald McDonald wear Birkenstocks?
Right.
Because he's stocking those burgers. He's stocking those burgers.
No, she actually said the answer.
Oh, she did? Oh, because he's from the waves?
No, she said it about why she wears it.
The arch support, the golden arch support. Because
because of the arch support.
The golden arch support.
Oh shit.
Golden arch support.
Golden arch support.
Wait, why does Ronald McDonald wear yellow Birks? Golden arches. I don't know. Whatever. Move on. Let's move on.
Damn, how could I have missed that one?
Have we gone an hour? Yeah. My story's pretty good though.
Oh, well, what do you want to do, man? You want to tell it now or you want to tell it on After Dark?
I'll just tell the story, and then like if there's more discussion about it, we can continue after dark.
Is it a deep story?
It's just a funny thing that happened the other day.
Okay, shoot, Tiger.
So I don't know if this person is going to be listening to this. It doesn't really matter, but maybe not. I was at, let's say, I'll just disguise the story a little bit. Say this isn't where I was, but let's say I was at a performance.
Oh, you go to performances?
Right. I was at a performance. Our friend was performing. A friend, really like my friend's friend, right? So after the performance, people want to say you do a comedy set and, you're on tour and you're kind of hanging out afterwards and people want to talk to you. So we were kind of like waiting to talk. And there's that awkward moment where you're kind of like hovering or like, but it's your friend. So it's like, I want to let them know I was here and say good performance or whatever.
Good performance.
Yeah, good performance. We're waiting there. We're doing that awkward like wait. And then we're kind of like, I don't know, like you feel bad because like they're talking to someone and like there's this weird kind of like, you just feel kind of awkward, like waiting to talk. This isn't really the story. So we finally talked to our friend. Like, hey, great performance. Really love your performance. It's really cool. And our friend is like, her boyfriend is someone we know. We're like, where's your boyfriend at? And then after talking, for a while, like, oh, we got to do this. We're hang out afterward. Where's your boyfriend at? She goes, oh, we're kind of like having problems right now. And then right then she goes, hi, and then hugs someone else that was like hovering around. So we were talking to this person for a good 5-10 minutes. And then it ended really awkwardly where they go, yeah, we're kind of like, things aren't really working out. And then they go, hi, Blair. And then they talk to someone else and they hug someone. And we're standing there like, oh my God. And then we had to like slowly like shuffle away. Like, do you understand?
Yeah.
Isn't this a great story or not?
No, it is.
Maybe it's not a great way to end the show.
No, it's
No,
cool.
it is
It's
a really.
cool.
We're just funny. We're just standing there like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah,
And then we're out. We couldn't be like, oh, we're sorry to hear that or anything.
Yeah,
like, we didn't know.
Right. Damn.
Imagine if you're married, right? We're like,
Yeah.
Blair, that was a great.
Where's your husband?
We love. Where's your husband?
You're a great performer.
Great performance
Great
tonight. Great
performance.
show. Where's your husband?
Yeah.
I'd expect to see Brad here.
Yeah, and
You're like, oh, Brad and I broke up. Hi, Brent. And then you just turn to Brent, and then I'm just standing there like, your back is to us now, and we're out.
Oh, we broke up.
But you guys probably had a funny little moment together. Whoever you were with just looked at each other and thought, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was. It was interesting. It was hilarious.
That was
like,
interesting. Let's go.
But I was having like a Larry David moment where it's like, when you're waiting to talk, you're clearly hovering around, and they're talking to their some friend, and their friend's going and going. I was thinking, be like, okay, guys, let's wrap this up. We're gonna like to the stranger, like. Say you're talking to Brent. I don't know you. I'm like, hey, sorry, you've been talking for 5 minutes. Let's wrap this up. It's our turn to say hi after, I was almost at that point where I was like, okay, wrap this up. We're just doing small talk shit at the performance.
Well, some people are pretty considerate about that. They'll say, say you're the performer, right? They'll talk to you and say, hey, just wanted to say, hey, I know you got a lot. I don't want to take up too much time, but hey,
I do that all the time because
like
when I'm the performer and people are talking, if I play a show in Chicago, I got cousins waiting to talk or whatever, and all these people are like, so did you work on Steve Brule season 5?
Yeah.
Or what? I'm sorry, they're great.
Yeah.
Thank you to my fans, but
it is so funny that
it's like, just wrap it up here. But like, I appreciate that so much when people like just want to say, great show, thanks for the invite, great to see you.
I fucking love you, dude. Bye. Yeah.
Blair out.
Well, especially if it's somebody you know pretty well, where you can talk to them later anyway, because I know you got other people to talk to and stuff, blah blah blah, or whatever, yeah.
But I love that
that was a great. I can't wait to hear what you're gonna say. I just want to say, let's wrap it up and we'll go after dark.
No, I was just gonna say that was an impactful story for you because of being a performer, like where you were like on the other side of it, and you were just like, oh my god, this is so bizarre, this world.
That's just that's what I don't like about shows is that like stressful kind of social interaction afterwards sometimes. Anyway, we'll get into more into it after dark. If you want to keep listening to this episode, go to patreon.com/poundcast and get instant access to the After Dark with Blair Socci.
Yeah, and if you...
To me.
Now, Blair, plug up your plugs.
Oh, yeah, I gotta fucking plug up my plugs right now, dog. Okay, listen to the Poundcast listeners. These loyal-ass Poundcast listeners. You can find me at Blair Socci, BlairSocci, on Instagram and Twitter. And what I would like to tell you about is I'm going to be doing the Bell House in New York, September 16th. And I'm going to have Connor O'Malley on the show. I'm going to have Joe Pera on the show. And Sydney Washington and me, and I'm gonna be doing a long set, and I would fucking love to see you guys there. Yeah. So get your tickets in my bio.
I gotta get to that Bell House. People say I gotta get to that Bell House.
Yeah.
I got a name for you.
What?
BL Air Socci. BL
like Air Sock.
Air Socci. BL Air Socci.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What if your first name was Tube?
Yeah.
Tube Socci.
Tube Socci.
Well, no, but I'm getting at is that it's it's like BF Goodrich, but it's BL Air Socci.
BL Air.
That's her name anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just saying it different.
BL Air.
BL Air.
Oh yeah, it's already there.
BL Air Socci.
You're right, it's already there.
It's already there, just saying it different.
Just think about it.
I could start my own community adjacent to Beverly Hills.
Could be kind of a pivot.
Yeah.
BL Air.
BL Air.
Right.
Like Bel Air.
Oh, like Bel Air.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you said Beverly Hills Community.
Yeah, we're chopping. We're Christian and crossing.
Yeah. Yeah. The Fresh Princess.
Yeah.
The Fresh Princess of
BL Air. Oh my God.
BL Air.
This writer's room is bonkers.
All right, let's go to the After Dark section of the show.
I just have to pee really fast.
Well, yeah. We'll take a break. Okay,
we'll take a break, and then we'll go After Dark. And we'll see you
later.
For all you freeloaders.
Right there.
We'll see you.
Right.
I'm over there. I'm over there. We'll see you
next
week.
There. We'll see you next week.
I'm gonna take a whiz myself.
Oh, please do.
Doug and Brad, talking to each other, Doug and Brent. What will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples, Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug